Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And this is going to be a quick review on the Microsoft Surface Book 3. And I told you before that I'm in the market basically to look for a PC to replace my trusty Dell 7200 2-in-1. True 2-in-1. It has a detachable keyboard, and I was trying to find one that has a little bit more power and that it can handle pretty much everything that I plan to do on it. Work and play. So pretty much a work and play computer. And those are pretty hard to find, especially for the work that I do as a music teacher. I try to use this, and use a pen-supported screen to mark notes or teach from it and things like that. Use it as a mini smart board. And like I said, trying to find one is difficult because the market for these detachable 2-in-1s or for touch screens with pen support, the detachable keyboard 2-in-1s, the market is really, really small. And so the ones that I had to choose from, and not the ones that just had the keyboard that flip over, I wanted one that has a detachable keyboard. So the ones that are in the market are, of course, the Surface Book series and the Dell 7200 series. So I do have the, like I said, 7200. Love it. A fantastic computer. It just lacked a graphics card to play some of the games that I have. I could use, because it has Thunderbolt ports. We call it external GPU. So this is the Lenovo external GPU. This has a NVIDIA GTX 1050 card in there. So I have been using that, but I have to have it connected to a monitor to play. And if I wanted to travel or play somewhere else, I will either have to detach that or just stick with the dedicated or the inboard graphics. And it has a Intel UHD 620 in there, and that's not sufficient for some of the games that I have. I mean, I don't have a lot of AAA games to play. So like I said, I just wanted to find a computer that is an all-around good computer for my usage, for the work that I do and for the play that I do. And of course, buying this one right here is way more than sufficient and what I needed to do. So the specs of this one that I purchased, this is basically the top of the line of the 13.5-inch Surface Book 3. So this one has a 3000 by 2000 display. All of the Surface Book 3s have that display, but this one has 32 gigabytes of RAM. A terabyte of SSD NVMe storage, and the NVIDIA GTX 1650 Max-Q graphics card inside. And so with all of that, especially with the specs of it, especially with 32 gigs of RAM, this can handle pretty much everything. Not pretty much. This can handle everything that I have for work and play. So as far as a work computer, this works great. I mean, it's not that heavy. It's 3.62 pounds with the screen and the keyboard. The keyboard has an extra battery in it for the tablet, so you can get up to 15 hours of usage on here. And that's just, of course, video playback. The graphics card is embedded inside of the keyboard as well. So you can detach the screen with this button right here. It's not on right now, but just letting you know what the computer can do. And of course, you can find it from other videos as well. Like I said, that detaches the screen so that you can use it in tablet mode. You just have to be, of course, very, very careful, because there's nothing to hold the tablet. I mean, you gotta, or grab on to the tablet. So if you want to put something here to hold it with your hand, then you can do that, because one slip of this breaks, it's over. And like I said, it's very expensive, so you want to make sure that you take care of this the best way that you can. Front-facing camera right here, little sensors right here, so you have Windows Hello. I mean, it's a Microsoft computer, so you can have the best bells and whistles that Microsoft has to offer for Windows. The updates on this come in expediently fast. And that's for any computer that I've used. This one right here gets more updates than any computer that I've ever used on PC, Windows computer, which is excellent. So you're getting up-to-date stuff so to keep this running. And it has good reason. I'll let you know that in a second. Trackpad is smaller than most. With newer computers today, the trackpads are getting larger and wider. This one still is Microsoft Precision trackpad. Still small, glass top, but still very responsive. Still works very, very well. The casing is all aluminum, so you're getting a premium build quality. It feels premium, and it needs to feel that way because of the price of it. So, like I said, as far as a work computer or for what I do with it, it works well. I don't detach the screen as much because, like I said, because of the price of this, I want to be as careful as I can. I mean, I do have something to keep it steady in my hand at work. But like I said, even at work, I may get bumped by a student or trip over something in the classroom. That's a little scary. So I detach this as least as possible. So the effect of me using this, as a tablet, I don't use it as much. And so I basically use this mainly in clamshell mode. So with the screen on the keyboard. And you definitely want to do that too, especially when you're gaming, because again, the graphics card is on the inside of the keyboard. So you need the screen attached to the keyboard in order to use the graphics card. You take it off, you're using the Intel UHD 620 graphics embedded in the screen. And that's not great for gaming at all. And even if you game on here with the screen off, there's no way to keep the screen level or angled or anything like that, because there's no kickstand. So we have to find a solution for that when you're not using the keyboard. So let me just tell you the good things I liked about this and the bad things, and my final review or my final word on this computer. So the good about it, like I said, detachable screen. The size is pretty good. The weight's not as heavy as I thought because of the aluminum casing. So the weight is good. Screen's great. The nets are pretty good. Especially when you were using this at night. So it does have a backlit keyboard. There's a button right here that can turn on and off the keyboard. So when you dim this at night, it's pretty good. It doesn't disturb anyone. If you have a significant other that's trying to sleep and you're working or whatnot. But it could get a little brighter. Definitely could get a little brighter because the screen is very reflective, and if you're outside, then you might not be able to see it as clearly as you want to. Of course, with more brightness, it will kill your battery, but it could have been just a tiny bit brighter. But as far as, like I said, it's a computer with all the specs and stuff, fantastic computer. The few things that I didn't like, of course, number one is being the price. The price of this bad boy retail right now today is $2,400. Now, what I was looking for, of course, like I said, was this all-around computer that is not only a computer that I can use right now, but a computer I can use years down the line. So this is basically future-proofed with the 32 gigabytes of RAM. Graphics card is very solid, and like I said, it updates very, very quickly. So for a future computer, fantastic. So it's definitely worth the price to have this for years to come. But me personally, I can't technically swallow the price, because for what I'm using it for, it's just too much money for what I am basically using it for. So like I said, the price is a big no for me. Other than that, there's really not much to say that is bad about this computer. You can complain about every other little thing. Some people complain about the hands, complain about the gap. I don't complain about any of that. I mean, I do like the addition of the USB-C port right here. You can use that to charge as well, besides using the adapter with the Surface Connect to a USB. I think they're Type A's because they're white. Maybe that might be 3.0. I meant to say 2.0 because of the white. There might be 3.0, but I have to look that up. And the SD card slot on the side. So as far as negative points, the price is the main thing. And the second thing is just when if you break it or anything, you can't take it apart, you can't repair anything yourself, you can't update this, or you can't replace the SSD or something like that. So what you see is what you get for $2,400 plus tax. So as far as, like I said, as an all-around computer, it works great, but I just can't swallow the price. There's a lot more cheaper computers. But for the market that I'm looking in, there's only one more computer or PC that is out there that is cheaper than this. It's an older computer, but it basically has what I'm looking for. So in a nutshell, I'm looking for, of course, this, but I'm looking for it in just a true 2-in-1 with a detachable keyboard, but the graphics card is still in the computer when you detach the keyboard, instead of being in the keyboard as it is for the mic on the Surface Book. So there was only one more, and I mean just one. And I've done extensive research on this market, and like I said, the market is small, but there was only one more, and I bought it before and didn't realize how cool the computer was. Did a comprehensive review, but realized that I didn't do the best review on this particular computer. And so I decided for myself, like I said, even though well-rounded computer, but I don't necessarily want to use this in clamshell mode all the time. So fantastic computer, not dissing it in any sort or fashion, but this is definitely not for me because, number one, the price. The price is just way too high for the uses that I'm going to get out of here. So yeah, I'm going to be editing videos a little, but like I said, mainly for work and a little bit of play. That's just too much money for what I'm going to use it for. So that's my whole review on the Surface Book 3, and I'm going to be returning this, and I've already bought the computer that I just mentioned that basically has everything that I need in it, and I hope that it's going to be sufficient for my work and play. I've watched some videos on YouTube on this, and the graphics card in usage for certain games, and it did look impressive. So I'm getting the computer tomorrow, so I will do the unboxing and hope for the best. So that is my review of the Surface Book 3. Great computer, but if you got the pockets for how much it costs, then definitely go ahead and get it. You can get variants of this with smaller specs, so that'll be a little bit cheaper. So you're definitely paying for the SSD. That raises the price significantly. So if you can afford it, definitely get it. But me, even though I can't afford it because I have it, I don't want to. Too much money. So that's my review of the Surface Book 3. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.